broken his front. Why is that wheel always in the front?
I don't know.
It always goes front.
I need to get another chair.
Oh, you didn't flip the thing. You do this every time. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I'm Jayla.
I'm Nicole.
And we are
2 brown dots.
2 brown dots.
And
welcome to our podcast.
killing the game.
Killing the game all the time.
All the time.
Yes. Today we have a hot sugar.
Oh, the hot sugar.
All the hot sugar. Mm-hmm. And it's all about movies.
Movie time.
Movie time. We're talking about going to the movies. We're talking about not going to the movies. We're talking about sitting on the couch. We're talking about
Netflix and chill.
Yes. We're talking about the snacks.
All the snacks.
Yes.
Looking like a snack, being a snack, getting a snack. Gotta make your own snack because like sometimes you ain't got snacks like that snack.
So let's melt some sugar. Let's melt it. What is it? Burn it up.
Burn it up.
Let's burn it up.
Burn it
melt it down. Put it on the stove. Simmer.
Yeah, can you simmer sugar?
You can, but if you throw that shit, it's still gonna burn.
Damn. Burn it up.
So you guys. So Michelle.
Yes.
Tell me about what is your favorite type of movie? What's a fave?
Like my favorite type of movie? Mm-hmm. I'm like the weirdest person ever because it's like I rarely have a favorite anything. Like even with music, I'm like I don't have a favorite song, but I do know songs that I know and like, you know?
Yes.
So like movies, I know what I don't like. Like whenever it comes to movies, it's like if there is too much gore, if it's just way too graphic, I don't like it.
I can understand that.
Yeah, like it fucks with my third eye. like so for instance, like the those docu-series on like mass murderers and stuff like that. I can't watch too many of those because for one, it's real, like it's a real documentary.
Oh my gosh.
And for two, it's like sometimes they will show graphic images and it just kind of sticks in my mind. So I'm like, I prefer not. And like the same for movies. Like I can handle Saw a little bit, but I can't watch the gore all the way through. I can't.
Oh, I love the Saw movies. The Saw movies for me, it's tasteful to an extent. It's probably still a little on the gory side, but it's still like tasteful. But what really what's the word I'm looking for, like kind of takes it off for me is the storyline. I really enjoy the storyline of the Saw movies.
I can't handle the image.
Yeah.
Like I love Chucky and stuff like, and I know we talked about this like last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
But like I love horror films. I guess that's one of my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
But I do have to watch my like third eye.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll come back to bite you in the butt in a dream or something. Yeah.
And like what helped me with nightmares as a kid, I always wanted to go into film. So I would actually, those nightmares that I would have, if I had any, I would just be like, oh, that would be a cool movie. And then like it would dissipate like that fear and stuff. It's like, I don't want that. There's like, I feel like it's almost like subliminal messaging in my brain. Like I don't want to be infected, you know?
Right.
But so I guess favorite would be horror, but next to that would be action movies. Like, but I want to watch that in the theater. Like, I loved watching Transformers, like the first Transformers with Shia LaBeouf that was in it. I was like sucked into it, and the Incredibles.
Yes,
sucked into it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I love good sound effects, like in action movies. Some like you had mentioned Transformers, when they're transforming, something about that just like, holy cow. It like really climaxes the freaking movie. Like oh my gosh, I love it. Or when like something mechanical is going across the screen and it's like, and I was like, oh my gosh. Sorry, I get into it.
That's super cool. You know, but that's like the cool thing about like horror films and stuff. Like, you know, it's that what is it, like a frequency that they play, like just to amp you up, like, oh, something's about to happen.
Yes.
If I was directing my own horror film, I would abuse that so much in the movie to where like I play it at parts of the movie where nothing happens.
Yes.
And then like that one time you think nothing's gonna happen because I overuse that one like effect. I'd let something happen. Pop up.
Oh my. So So, Michelle.
Yeah.
Tell me about a fave movie theater experience. The full
throttle.
Yes, full throttle. I was going to say throttle. I thought it was weird.
Is that
throttle?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just going to go with
the
it.
Full experience. Full on experience. There we go. Well, one of my favorites, like, well, first of all, whenever I do go to the movies, like, it's typically either with you or I just go by myself. Mm-hmm. And I go see a movie because I do want to escape reality. Like, I will go to the theater.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, I like being in a box. All the lights are out and the only focus is the fucking movie. I love that. So I think just baseline of it all, like, all of my movie experiences are really nice because I tend to pick good movies to go see. I think there's like maybe been a couple of like scary movies we went to go see that were like busts. Like,
oh yeah,
I remember. I think it was like Mama or something like that, where you fell asleep, and I think I almost fell asleep.
Yes. Or was it? Oh no. Or was it like that? Was it Tall Man one?
Slender Man.
Did
we watch that? No, I wouldn't have fell asleep during Slender Man in the movie theater. Did they have Slender Man come out in theaters?
Did that ever come out, or is that a figment of our imagination?
I feel like they should have.
I feel like we've seen a lot of movies.
We've seen a lot of movies. Oh my gosh! I'm like, wait, what the hell?
I'm trying to think, what movie would I have fallen asleep at?
You were out.
Yeah.
What movie was that? We were like pretty up front too.
Yeah.
And typically we go and sit in like the corner of the movie theater because we want to be able to watch everybody else who sneaks in food.
Right. Oh my gosh, I love when people sneak in stuff. It makes me feel better
good.
about sneaking in my big ass burrito.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember my sister and I, we snuck in ice cream once. That was nice. I think that's probably where I should peg my favorite movie experience, is like, which one was the one where I snuck in the most food?
I don't know if it's about the most food. For me, it's about like how obvious you are about like my experiences with Michelle. Like, this girl will straight up let me put it in this big ass diaper bag.
Orange fucking, like, it's a grocery.
It's literally like a one of those grocery.
The recyclable,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's orange. It's bright orange, like a safety cone orange.
Yes. I permanently call it the diaper bag because that's what she said she was going to tell people if they asked what it was, with the child that she's not currently walking in with.
I definitely don't have kids, and
no
I definitely didn't. And I was like, I wish somebody would ask me, ma'am, what's in the bag? Diapers. It's fucking diapers.
It is the funniest thing.
Like, I'm just saying, I saw a family where the lady had a backpack on and the kids weren't like toddlers. They were like maybe 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what does she have in the bag?
It's like, you obviously are potty trained. There's no way.
What do you need in the bag, ma'am? What's in the bag? Like,
I know. I was going to say, because I know I've seen my sister, like, let me take out all of Journey's stuff out of this diaper bag. And then she puts a whole bunch of whatever in the bag. Oh. And it's just, this is my diaper bag. I'm like, Journey's potty trained at this point, but okay.
It works so well. Oh my gosh. When I have kids.
Yeah.
And I'll try and get it in orange. Like, I'll try and get my diaper bag in orange just to keep up the tradition.
Gosh. So, one of a fave theater experience that I've had with Michelle. This isn't my fave theater experience in general, but something that I've shared with my brown dot here. There was this one day that we went to the theater. I can't remember what movie we were seeing.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
All I know is that we were on a mission because you like to get to the movie for previews. I
love to see the previews.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm just gonna go.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it depends on how many times I've been to the theater, like maybe that month or in the last 2 months. I might be a little more lenient to not see the previews if I've seen the same previews over and over again for each movie, even though depending on what you're seeing, the previews might be different.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like, we typically go for action movies. So I had pretty much seen, I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyways, so Michelle scoops me up.
We were fitting to be on time for the fucking previews.
We were going to be on time, and we were like, we're going to go and get some Qdoba. let's get us some Mexican food and have ourselves a good time. So we head over to Qdoba, we get our food, we get back to the theater. Michelle you parked the car. You did park the car, right?
Probably.
And then, but we were close to the front because it was pretty early. And you had looked in your bag because we were going through everything to put it into the diaper bag, right? Mm-hmm.
And make sure, we had our baby burritos
exactly.
to take care of.
Michelle looks in there and is like, they didn't put my queso in here.
And whenever you buy queso, that is seriously like an investment. Queso is like $6-7. Okay. Yes. Even if you're in the Midwest, it's fucking arm and a leg. Yes. And Qdoba queso is actually pretty shitty, actually, now that I think about it. At that time, it was pretty shitty.
It was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for the time that it was, we were doing some things.
Exactly.
And so then she was like, I have to go back and get it. And I was like, the movie. And she was like, are you coming or not? I was like, are you going to go see the preview?
I wasn't even mad. Like, it was it was like a straight Men in Black like moment where I was like, hey, partner, I have to go on this one alone, but if you have to come with me too, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah. It was just straight up. She was like, are you coming or not? And I was like, I'm gonna go see the previews. Like, I just went inside and that was it. She shows up 15 minutes later.
Missed most of the previews.
Yes, missed most of the previews. I think you came in just as the movie was kickstarting.
Yeah.
It was just kickstarting.
Can I tell you how much, like, it's kind of anxiety whenever I'm going into the theater by myself and I'm supposed to meet with you. Like, I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but it's more of like, okay, it's a maze getting to what theater is the right one. And then going into this dark ass theater looking for this brown dye. I'm like, I'm so happy Jayla is the bitch that's like, literally. She's just waving her hand so proud, and I'm just like, oh, there you are. Like, or I would be sitting next to it like a complete stranger, like my mom lost me. She finds me before she goes back home.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. I mean, I knew I do that, but I didn't realize I do that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you do.
I knew I do that, but I didn't realize I do that.
She's so big. Yeah. There's no way I can't see you.
Yeah, I was like, she's gotta find. Yo, motherfucker, I'm over here. Like, that's the best way I could really like flag you down without like, hey Michelle, like,
which I would appreciate both. I'd be like, was it from the north or the south?
Like, there she is. Where are we now?
Yeah,
I don't even know. I hope you guys liked that story.
That was an awesome. That's one of our best stories.
Yeah, that's one of our fave, like, together.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh,
that was so fun. I also have to say, whatever you're like, I'm walking into the theater and I'm looking for you and I'm making eye contact with everybody but you. Like, I'm so comfortable in public. I'm like, I will. Down. Have you seen this girl? I'm looking for my friend. She has like a bun in her hair. Do you see her? Like, I will do that, but you catch me before I'm like, right. Look, I'm looking for something.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh. So, like, can we take a side note?
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
This is our podcast.
Yeah, god damn it. It is our podcast.
This is our podcast.
We can side note as much as we want to. I want to like toot my own horn on that. To our horn.
Toot, toot. Toot, toot.
So I was thinking with like the coronavirus and how everything's shut down. Mm-hmm. Firstly, I'm very glad that the movie theaters have opened back up safely. But I was glancing at, because I haven't been to the movie theater now close to a year.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, like I really like the experience of like being in a box and everything. Not that I can't recreate it, but it's something about being somewhere else and like you're watching the movie, like it's just a different experience.
Yeah.
But the movies that were available to watch were like very independent. I feel like they were very like independent movies, and this is at like AMC theater where we would see premiere movies like Transformers. So
yeah.
Like they're very independent, or I didn't even know like that was a new movie coming out, like, right? Or it was like a movie that already came out, like Tarzan or something like that. And I'm kind of like, is the movie theater going to turn into an indie cinema thing that vintage kids or hipsters do. Hipsters went out of style really fast, by the way. I thought they were going to be around a little bit longer.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. That's a good question, though. You know, I wouldn't mind it if they played more like Japanese films at the theater, especially anime.
Okay, yeah.
That would be nice. That would be really nice. So, next question. What movie inspired you the most?
Okay, so
I know words on there.
Well, I don't know if it was inspiring or really just like a moment with me in film, because I tend to get bored pretty easily with pop culture. I think things can become very cliche, generic, and unoriginal very quickly. And so I tend to kind of live under a rock and just listen to the same shit like over and over, like I kind of explained last episode. But with that being said, there was this movie called Hardcore Henry that came out, and I fucking loved it because by this point I had already taken like a film class where like one of our first assignments was to watch Citizen Kane. And Citizen Kane was like this very old movie, for you guys that aren't familiar, that was very innovative in the way of like cinematography or cinematic language, because they used all different types of shots, angles, that kind of stuff. And so whenever Hardcore Henry came out, this had to have been like 2017 or 28, I don't know. I'm totally guessing on that, but fairly like up to date. You're gonna have HD. It's an action movie, and it was all shot by a POV, like through like your point of view of the character, the character that was like the action dude. So he's doing all these like fight scenes, and like he first wakes up in the movie where he like was totally rebuilt because he was in like some big explosion, something like that. But
that sounds awesome.
I literally like cried during that movie. It wasn't because it was like a heartfelt movie at all. It was because it was so different and so refreshing, and I was like, this is the kind of film that I want to make whenever I direct a movie.
You were just so moved by it.
I was like, this is what everyone should be doing. We should be daring to be different. Like,
oh, I love that.
I saw that by myself.
I was gonna say, I wish I could have been there to see that.
It was a moment. I was like, no. I knew, like, from the
What's
trailers.
the movie called?
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry.
Yeah, I think it's actually on Netflix now. But I do want to just like put a plug in for one of my. So I guess this is like one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. You've seen it. I fucking like. I remember inviting you over to my apartment at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jayla, you're gonna fucking love this thriller. Like, you'll never see what's coming. Like, you're totally never. Like, you're never gonna guess the end of this. The movie Hush.
Oh, I remember this.
I think it's brilliant. So if y'all have time for a good thriller,
yes,
watch Hush on Netflix. Hush.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's about, because like it's just, you'll look at the trailer yourself. Like, you'll figure it out.
Oh my gosh. That was a good movie.
I know.
That was a really good movie.
The more unpredictable a fucking movie is,
the better.
5 stars.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Or should I say 5 popcorn bags? Jayla, can you tell me about the favorite type of movie you have? Like, what genre do you like the most?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so even for me, this is why we're friends. We have a lot of similarities and a lot of differences.
Yeah.
And even I also I'm not sure if I have a designated favorite genre, but I do enjoy a good romantic comedy, specifically Jennifer Lopez. All of her movies are amazing. I love anything with her. Romantic comedies, and I love different stories told by different cultures as well. Because what's that movie?
Crazy Asians?
Crazy Rich Asians?
Yes.
Crazy Rich Asians. That is a romantic comedy movie, and oh my gosh, it was told so well. It was so good, and I know that there's more movies to come out of that series, but oh my gosh, I just love a good rom-com told by different cultures, different ethnicities. I just love those things. I also thoroughly enjoy action movies. I will be getting a Autobots tattoo.
Autobots roll out.
I keep going back and forth for some type of Saw movie tattoo. I don't know if I want to get it. I don't even know what I would get.
Just get Jigsaw. You talk about Jigsaw and how much you like him. He's so cute all the time.
I don't think he's cute.
I think you said that last episode. Didn't you say that?
I talked about it in our last episode. I'm not sure if I said cute. Yeah.
I feel like you said that.
I don't want to be quoted on that, but I'm just saying. I don't think he's necessarily cute. I just really enjoy
swirly cheeks.
Ew, no.
It's not too much.
It's more so the storyline of those movies. I like love
to hold Freddy Krueger's hands, if that makes you feel better.
Okay.
Only real horror film watchers will know.
I was gonna say, if there's anybody that I would think is like so cute, I probably would have to say Optimus Prime. Who? Did you say Chucky? That's yours.
But I thought that we were still in horror films.
No. We are talking about action movies.
Just action movies?
Just
now?
Action movies.
But
just in general.
Brought up
Saw maybe not be an action movie, but I like.
Would Saw be considered an action horror film?
Action. Oh.
Shit.
I mean, I love the music. Like, come on. Yeah, like get with the music of.
That's like Jaws, but like that's the horror.
And then his
Jaws
voice is just so deep. Like, I wonder if they like do they like edit that to where his voice is so deep?
Let's play a game.
Oh shit!
In regards to Saw, if I were to put that, like, make that a tattoo, I'd probably I wouldn't put Jigsaw's face. I wouldn't do that.
Would you get like a swirly on your butt?
No, I would. No, arm. Stick with the arm, man.
On your elbow. On your weenus.
Not a swirly. No, I would do like the name Jigsaw, or I would do Let's Play a Game, and then have like maybe like blood driplets coming off the.
Don't do that.
Oh
no! You know why I say don't do that? Because that gives people the wrong impression of you. You're never gonna go Jigsaw on anybody.
That's true.
I literally I can't picture you with blood on your arm. I'm down for the Saw idea, like his signature, like he's signing off on a paycheck, but. Blood would be a little bit like, I'm gonna have to explain to the next guy that tries to hit on you. You might see blood in her arm, but this is the sweetest woman you're ever gonna have your eyes on right now.
I love that. I love that so much. But you saw how like, that would be like the coolest thing ever.
Sick, but I'm like, y'all wouldn't understand.
Nobody would really get that. Nobody would get that. But I also really enjoy Transformers. I am a die-hard Transformers fan. I will sit online on YouTube rewatching storylines of when they were on Cybertron. I am a huge Transformers fan. I might forget some stories. Like, some people might be like, you're not a real Transformers fan. But I just love to hear the stories of like just these robots of I just think it's so intriguing, so interesting. So in those action movies, like it's not necessarily like just, of course I miss the ones with Shia LaBeouf. Like, I wish that he was in all of them.
I know, right?
I do wish that he was in all of them.
Performing, I was like, I'm not gonna. Like, whenever he stopped acting in those.
Yes.
In Megan Fox, too. I was like, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. I love Transformers. I am going to get an Autobots tattoo, you guys. I'm working on a sleeve of all my favorite things.
She's not kidding.
I'm not. I love Cheetah Girls, too.
We are Cheetah Girls.
I'm planning to get, like, Cheetah. Like, once I get all the major things, I want to fill it with Cheetah print.
We talked about that. I'm glad we talked about that.
I know, because that's totally going to happen. Anyways. Yeah. I probably sound like the cheesiest person, but I love rom-coms and action movies, anything Jennifer Lopez. If you've seen her in enough, I know that maybe some people might have some judgments on her as an entertainer or anything, but I just love that she does entertain. It's not about whether, like, I don't know. It's not about whether she's trying to get the Academy Award or go for those things, because, you know, of course everybody wants to feel rewarded for the hard work that they put in, but she's just down to entertain you. And that, I feel that in the roles that she plays, and I feel that as an entertainer in music that she does. So that's what I just love about her, is that she's just here to entertain. It's not necessarily about trying to get that top #1 Grammy or Golden Globe or anything like that. Of course, everybody wants to strive for it, but you know, at the end of the day, she's just here to entertain you. And that's what I love about Jennifer Lopez. So I can tell you that. Oh, anyways. Okay, Michelle, ask me your next question. I'm ready.
Tell me, I want to know about your favorite movie theater experience.
Oh my gosh, my favorite movie theater experience. Again, it's so hard to pick just one favorite. Why is that a thing? Why do people ask for like their just your number one favorite? Why just your number one favorite? Here's my current favorite.
Okay, I like that. What's your current favorite movie theater experience?
Or here's one that I can think of off the top of my head because like there's so many experiences.
What's the one movie theater experience that's like on the top of your head that you like?
Okay, hold on. I haven't thought of it. Let me think.
Whatever you think of one, can you like let me know?
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see here. Theater experience. Yeah. Well, okay. So I think that some of my fave theater experiences, I wouldn't say they are directly involved with my other brown dot here, but I really do enjoy going to the theater by myself. And
I get more than going to the theater with me.
This is the reaction of why this is like, these are some of my favorite experiences. So here's where we're going. So
you could have told me let me talk before we start recording.
Just let her cry for a second. Here we go. Okay, so what I enjoy about going by myself is that sometimes I just need to have my me time. Sometimes I just want to go on a date with God.
Just need it to be you and God are a great date. I don't understand. I don't get it. I think we're fine.
Anyways, so when I'm in my feelings, which is a lot, I go to the theater by myself, which obviously not lately, but it'd be like that. And it's almost like divine timing, because I swear Michelle she always knows when I'm doing something that she always just knows.
Oh my God.
She always just knows if I'm on Marco Polo, and I won't tell her I'm on Marco Polo. She just finds out. It's just she always just knows. She always just knows. And so basically I'll get out of these experiences, these going to the theater, and then I'll get home, and literally I could have gone to like the 10 p.m. show, and Michelle will call me like clockwork at midnight, like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you what's going on. I'm like, oh, how did you know that? What's going on?
Because I have senses, Jayla.
She just knows everything. And so I'll just be like, well, I just got back from the theater. She's like, stop. You just got back from the theater and you didn't take me with you. And I'm like,
but like, here's the thing. I'll go to the theater by myself all the time and not even tell her. And it's like, why would you even ask me why I went by myself?
Right.
But I am a loner. I'm a loner.
I know, but like, these are things, sometimes I just need a minute. Oh my gosh. We're in the midst of a pandemic. I'm with you all the time. There is one movie that I saw one time and I'll never watch it again. The Fault in Our Stars. You and I saw that.
Oh God. Tell them that experience with me. Can I premise it with, I'm not good with emotions?
She's not good with my emotions. You guys probably saw that in a previous episode when I literally started crying and Michelle goes, just be emotional.
I felt like a dick. I literally was like, go ahead. Like you needed permission to cry. But
I didn't need permission to cry.
I know you didn't. But that's the way I reacted. That's why I was like, man, I probably look like a fucking dick there. But fuck.
This is our friendship and this is how we handle each other. So it doesn't.
I'm fucking hardcore. Yeah, you're so understanding.
I know what you mean.
I know. That's the thing. That's what happens whenever you have a bomb ass friend for more than about 10 years or probably close to 10 years and you actually talk to them every fucking day of your whole entire fucking life for those 10 years. Yeah. The person fucking gets to know you even if you hide as much as you think you are.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not good at hiding shit.
She's not good at hiding anything and she knows me really well.
Yeah. And you're the one that tries to hide.
I know. I'm telling you, like, it's like clockwork. She knows. She just knows.
I just wish somebody would sometimes. Like, this woman, I will go to bat for her, like, till the day I fucking die. Like, best friend.
Oh, my gosh. And vice versa. You know that.
I know. She's scarier than me. Yeah. I'm the loud one.
She is. Yeah. She is definitely the loud one. But The Fault in Our Stars. And here's what was so intense about that movie. I was able to relate to it. If I can relate to a movie, you've got me. Oh, my gosh. My heart, everything just gets completely attached. I'll never watch it again. I was able to relate to that movie so well. I was crying in the theater, and Michelle's sitting there with me like, she doesn't know what to do with my emotions. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with my emotions right now.
And, looking back on it in retrospect, I don't think I knew why you were sincerely crying at the time. Because I remember whenever we walked out of the movie theater, you told me why. And I was still a little definitely detached.
Right.
But I didn't know why in the theater. Because I only remember whenever we walked out and you're like, oh, just remind me of this. And I was like, okay, well, suck it up, champ.
Perfect. Guys, literally this movie makes me think of my grandmother.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I was like,
I laugh. I feel like if someone were outside looking in, they'd be like, that's not funny. But know your friend.
Yeah.
Know the relationship that you have of the people that are in your community that support you. Mm-hmm. It's really not that bad to me. But I'm just saying that movie literally was like watching my grandmother all over again. And I could not fathom it. I started bursting into tears. I will never, ever watch that movie ever again.
Yep.
It was an amazing, amazing movie strictly because I was able to relate to it.
Yeah.
Movies, cinema, like TV shows, all of it can have a huge impact on your life. And Fault in Our Stars really got me, you guys. That's probably like a movie that impacted me. That answers that question right there.
Oh my gosh.
The Fault in Your Stars.
You make me think of what movie made me cry like that. I'm so weird.
Yeah.
If I cry at like I'll do it during a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see someone getting taken care of that like really needed it.
Yeah.
And they could like any film person can show that in like a split second. Like
right.
I will be like instant tears. And that just started maybe these past couple of years. The Fault in Our Stars came out years? Yeah,
years
ago.
That's a older. Well, not older, but
Yeah, it came out like 5 years.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh gosh,
long time.
We may have been. No, we wouldn't. No.
We were not in high school. We were probably right at 20. So 21.
We were in college.
Yeah.
We were in college back then, girl.
Man, oh my gosh. I'm like, Michelle, I'm like 3 years out.
I know. I think about high school for me. I'm like, wow. It's almost been a decade.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, that probably has to be a movie that impacted me along with others. I mean, Transformers, I could still say impacted me really well.
Yeah.
Or the Saw movies. You could say anything, any movie could really have impacted you. Some movies I've watched that just kind of like, this impacted me so much that I don't know. I don't know if I could ever watch those movies, these types of movies again. Kind of like The Notebook. The Notebook did not affect me the way that it was meant to affect me. The way that it affected a lot of other people, a lot of other women, specifically feminine women. It didn't really affect me the same way because I'm just kind of like, wow. Granted, it was a very impactful movie.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just doesn't hit the same, So
right.
We got to start wrapping up. One more question.
What's the last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw? Oh, I was just watching Just Right today.
I forgot.
Queen Latifah and Common.
Wait, you just... So I watched Breaking Down the House not too long ago. Hey, dude!
Yes!
Queen Latifah.
Another rom-com legend.
Boom.
That's all I have to say. I
first holiday.
love her.
Yes. Queen Latifah, like, she's so notary. Yes. Gosh.
She's notary. She's relatable. That's what I love about Jennifer.
Oh my
like,
God.
I just love how relatable they are. They're just here to entertain. They want to give you the entertainment, but they can take it there.
And
you know?
relatability, like I'd be more swayed to follow Queen Latifah more because she was so tall, thick, and black.
Yes.
And I would always look at myself. I remember that's why I like Missy Elliott a lot.
Yes.
Because she's thicker. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I could be cool too.
Yeah.
Like
you see yourself in them, and it's good. That's good. I love Queen Latifah. She also low key, like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. She low key looks like my mom. I'm not gonna lie.
I missed Janelle.
I know. She's like a shorter. My mom is like a shorter moment, but I'm just saying. But it's not a biased opinion for why I love Queen Latifah. I thoroughly just love Queen Latifah. I was watching Just Right. That's the movie that I can say that I recently just watched. What else can I say that I recently just watched? Oh, there was just one of the other days I was watching Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely love that movie.
Yeah.
That's an anime. If you haven't seen it, watch it. I think I was watching it on HBO Max.
Jubilee.
Yes. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. Let's recap.
Wednesday.
Michelle, what was your favorite part of today's Hot Sugar? Wow. Pick anything. We've been filming for like 3 hours.
I'm trying to remember. I want to say the parts that I don't remember is probably my favorite parts.
Okay. I'll take it. So I think one of my favorite parts of this Hot Sugar has to be just diving into impactful movies. I don't think we really picked one specific impactful movie, but you know, once again, you guys are able to get to know us, and we're able to communicate that as best as we can. And I think I enjoyed that, learning movies that impact us. That really tells a lot about who we are. I mean, I have Sailor Moon on my arm, you know, so I think that question, that segment, that really got to me. That's what I loved about this Hot Sugar.
I guess my favorite part actually was like reminiscing about all the shit I've done with movies.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize like
how much.
I bury that shit because I'm always doing something.
You're always doing something. I mean, you didn't bury it. You're just always doing something.
I literally like I did theater, film, now music, now modeling. No, I'm music modeling.
Yeah.
One of these days it's all gonna come together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Someday. So, you guys, in the comments, let us know a movie that really impacted you. Did it make you emotional? Did it make you get a tattoo? Wow. Did it give you chills? Ooh. Did it make you want to hop online and read more and discover more about actors or actresses or
did you
directors?
have to go home and drink because it kind of made you feel something?
It put you in a mood, and it makes you want to listen to the soundtrack over and over and over again. Just the soundtrack
reliving
alone.
the feeling.
Yes. Let us know in the comments.
I just thought about The Help. Leroy!
Oh my God. Leroy! Oh my gosh. We could have a whole nother episode just about movies. Just about favorite movies.
Yes.
That impactful favorite movies. We could have a whole nother episode.
Y'all comment so we can talk more about it.
Yes. We want to know everything. Okay. So you can find 2 Brown Dots on Facebook. Let's try it again. You can find 2 Brown Dots on Instagram. I thought you were gonna
I don't know what you want to do first.
Oh my gosh. You can find 2 Brown Dots on Instagram, Facebook, and you're already on our YouTube. We're also on Spotify and Google Podcasts. Those probably have to be the most popular things that I'll just forever and always say, but there's like 600 other platforms that we are on that I cannot think of.
You can also DM Bopd and Sphynx Nicole.
Yes.
Because we will gladly direct you to one of the best ways you can listen and tune in with 2 Brown Dots.
Yes.
We like to talk to people, guys.
We want to talk to everyone.
please contact us via
yes
Instagram.
Yes,
Facebook,
you can.
YouTube.
I was gonna say you can find Sphynx Nicole and Bopd on all the same platforms
except for Anchor.
Yeah, except
Spotify.
Except for Spotify and Google Podcasts.
Yeah.
You because this is where you find the us.
Yes,
because
right
we are
here.
2 brown dots.
Right
Here. You can find us right here. But separately, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Are y'all confused yet? If you are,
There's just so many different ways that you can connect with us, and we just want you guys to connect. So come say hi to us on anything you think you can find us. Google Sphynx Nicole, Bopd, and 2 brown dots.
woo!
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to get out of here.
Okay, we're scooting.
It's time. We are scooting out, guys.
Oh.
Scooting out. We love you.
Love you.
Keep killing the game.
Killing the game all the time.
Yes. Oh shit. Are you gonna clean that up?
No, I was gonna let it dry. We're gonna play Pong anyway.
Don't let it dry.